A neighborhood in shock tonight after two women were found stabbed to death inside a home. Now investigators are looking for clues to determine who did it and why. The bodies discovered by the fiancé of one of those women. Good evening, I'm Bill Bayessa.
And I'm Christine Noel in for Dominique tonight. That double murder investigation unfolding in Northeast Houston, PEYTON Street and MARIOSA. Our Bill Spencer reporting live from that neighborhood this evening. And Bill, Houston police have been there all day looking for answers.
That's right, Bill and Christine. They have been working very, very hard. They have been talking to neighbors, talking to possible witnesses, but so far they have come up with nothing. They are very puzzled by this double murder case.
It's horrific. I mean, I wouldn't have never thought that I would come out my front door and see such horrific situation. Police everywhere.
Houston police homicide detectives combing through every possible piece of evidence found inside this house in the 6900 block of PEYTON today, trying to understand why two women, two close friends, would be brutally murdered inside this home right before New Year's Eve. Inside that house, no signs of a burglary, nothing missing, nothing stolen. Just two women found lifeless just inside the living room.
We just have two women inside the residence. Both died from apparent stab wounds, and we have no witnesses at this point. We have no known suspects right now.
The two women are believed to have been murdered overnight, sometime between 7:30 last night and 9:30 this morning. Residents in this normally peaceful neighborhood are understandably frightened.
You know, because it's a neighborhood with a bunch of elderly folks, you know, and, you know, my father and my aunts and my old school neighbors stay around here, and that kind of close to home.
A lot of things happen to women nowadays, period. Lots of things. We got to be more careful.
Now, we have brand new information, just got this the last couple of minutes from the lead investigator in this case. Something about one of the women, her son, was inside this house with those two women last night. This is what she has to say about it. One of the women's sons was at the house last night. Is that true, and does he play any role in this?
Okay, yes, the son was apparently at the house last night with the two women. We don't know what his role is as far as him being a witness. He's a witness right now. We want to speak with him. We want to talk to him, and hopefully he can help with this investigation.
He is not a suspect?
No, he is not a suspect.
So that late-breaking information just coming to us again. The son is wanted for questioning. He is not a suspect, but they want to talk to him as a witness to all of this. Reporting live, Bill Spencer, KPRC, Channel 2 News.